See you then. Have been eccentric, advanced and really rather brilliant, but they haven't always been that popular in England. The BX is perhaps the exception to that rule. That's because, although it seems lightly constructed, it's actually a very strong car, it's very economical, it's very reliable, it's supremely comfortable and actually very refined, if little noisy. Well, Graham McNutty isn't a convert, he's a self-confessed 70s throwback, and for him the BX is, well, it's just too modern, so it's on the market.
My name is Graham McNulty, I'm from Scotland, I'm 19 years old and I'm selling a Sutton BX 1984 for between £250 and £300 and I hope to get that for it, so I'll see how my haggling skills are. The fact that it's so different and kind of individual, it makes you feel that way yourself. The 70s were great. I think it's just gone down ever since because they had totally different fashion and a lot of technology and stuff was coming in. And the cars were great as well because they were on the peak of being old-fashioned with chrome and that, but they were sort of modern shaped. Yeah, I've got 3 pairs of flares, kind of black work trousers. These are my kind of early 80s, late 70s ones. And then there's ones I got on. These are my everyday kind of scruffy ones, but I like them that way. I would say that the car was a cheap to run family car, but it's got lots of technology in it, like hydraulics and power brakes, and great kind of styling on the inside with the dashboard with its paddle switches and things like that. I think it's a lot of car for the money.
Skybox fantastic, baby.
I'm selling this Citroen because I've got mine a specific one from the 70s, and that's why it has to go, because this maybe doesn't fit into the retro image as much as the real 70s car will. So I'm just improving my image, I think.
Love them or hate them, Citroën BXs were incredibly popular during the 1980s, so you really shouldn't have any problem finding one if you want one. Now, in typical Citroën style, they're packed full of innovative features, including plastic and fiberglass body panels, so rust shouldn't be a problem.
The Citroën BX has the very famous hydropneumatic suspension system. Now, while this is generally quite reliable, if it gets out of line, it can be an absolute nightmare to fix. Now, a way to test if the system works is to pop the bonnet, get underneath and find a big green reservoir down by the driver's side. Get yourself one of these, a nice big syringe, and draw off some of the fluid. It should be a nice sparkly green, a bit like fairy liquid. If it's not, and it's brown like this one, it will need changing. If it's any other colour, like a milky grey, run for those hills.
Having said that I like these cars, Graham's is a total mess. He's breaking all the rules when selling a car. It's probably still filthy. I bet the ashtrays are still full. I can't give him more than £100 for it.
No matter how hard you polish or clean that car, you're still going to end up with rips in the seats and the headlining. Now, in my opinion, I want money to take it away, but it is worth something. It's worth its weight down the scrapyard. And that's a pony, £25.
So let's see how he gets on.
We had a wee bit of good news actually. Someone phoned about the car and they seemed quite interested in it. So they're going to come up hopefully today and we'll meet the guy and see if he likes it.
Hi, I'm Stuart from East Kilbride. Come through to look at the Citroen BX Graham's selling, which I'm hoping to buy.
That's him. Hiya. How you doing? Graham. Right, well there it is. Right, there's a wee dent on the door, which, I don't know, it's not too bad, but it does need a new clutch, which is why it's down to 250, but that's negotiable.
Okay.
If you like.
How many miles has it done?
It's done 86,000. I've tried to give it a wee clean, so. We'll take it for a wee spin, if you like. Take a wee spin, see how it feels.
Do you mind if I drive? See what it's like.
So, what do you think? Is it up to you?
Big car, very comfortable. Ideal car for running about in.
Graham would accept 250 quid for that dirty-looking Citroen. Let's see how he gets on.
Let's go inside where it's nice and warm.
Car runs good, like the way it feels.